Qwen Image is described as a game changer for AI art and general image generation. But is it really? Today, I'm putting it to the ultimate test to see if it stacks up to the expectations. We're going to see how well it sticks to prompts, how good its native text pretty is, how well it generates the images of realistic people, and whether it's worth the cost. Let's get started. To get started, I'll choose Create Photos. Once we are here, we can choose Qwen from this number of models that are here. So just scroll down and we have Qwen Image here. Then for the image size, I'll choose this landscape ratio so that we can see it properly. Then to get started, we're going to test the prompt adherence of Qwen. We want to see how well this model follows instructions. So we're going to do two tests for prompt adherence. The first one is this. I'll just paste it here. So when you read through this prompt, I'm sure you already have the picture. Now we want to see if the picture that we have in mind is similar to what the model is going to generate. So once you're okay with all your settings, we can just hit generate. Okay, we have the results there, and this is very good. We can see that it followed the prompt exactly. We have the two tables here, the woman in the beige coat, the bicycle in red, the leaning against the wall, and this is very good. Except for this table, it doesn't have the newspaper, but we can see that this follows the prompt very, very closely, which is very good. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 for this specific image. Let's try a different prompt. Okay, I've just pasted in a different prompt here. Again, I have my own imagination and I want to see if this will be very close to the image that the AI will generate. Once you're okay with everything, we can click generate again. We have the results here. Again, this is spot on. Everything that we described in the prompt is here. This is very good adherence to the prompt. I'd actually give this one a 10 out of 10 because everything I've said in the prompt, I can see it here. This is very good. So I can say Qwen passes the prompt adherence test here. It follows everything very well. Let's move on to text. So Qwen is built to excel at text. It's one of the selling point of Qwen. So let's give it a try here. We'll try to see if it lives up to the expectation. So here I'm asking it to design a wedding card, which is text heavy. So we're testing for design and we're specifically interested in the text that it's going to generate. So this is the prompt that I have here. By the way, if you're interested in all these prompts that I've used, I'll share them in the description below. So we have our prompt here. Let's hit generate to see what will happen. Wow, look at that. This is brilliant. This is good. Except for this one here, you can see it's not readable, but the rest is good. Exactly what we gave it, and it has done the design. This is excellent. So if you have no design skills and you want to make a wedding card, invitation card, or something like that, I think this is a good model to pick up. So this is exactly what we prompted for, except for this one here. So I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Very good results here. Many image generating models would struggle with this. So let's try a different prompt, but we're still testing how well it generates text. So here I've tested the prompt. You can see there's a lot going on here. The text we're interested in is this one here and also this. Not just the text, but how it's rendered. So this one should be written on a wooden sign, while this one should be written on a chalkboard and it should be handwritten. So let's see how it does with this one. Okay, we have the results. This is good, except that this is not written on a chalkboard. So the board is here. We expected this to have been written here, but this is okay. Everything else was followed. I'll say this is an 8 out of 10. So we can surely see that Qwen does very well with text. So let's move on to see how it works with the images of people. Now we have this prompt here and we expect to see 3 people in the image. So each of the person is doing something different. So we can see one person is wearing sunglasses and laughing. The second person is gesturing with their hands while speaking. And the third person is drinking from a glass of iced tea. So many models struggle with fingers and also the image as a lot of people. Let's see how Qwen does here. So I'll just hit generate. And we have the results here. Wonderful. This is good. Let's look at the fingers. The fingers are fine. I think everything is okay here. In my mind, the picture I was having is that all of them will be men, but this is very good. I'll take nothing away from it. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Let's try a different prompt. So another thing that AI struggles with is when someone is in motion or in action of some sort. It may be running, jumping, or anything like that. So that's what we want to test here. So far, Qwen has proved to be very good for image generation. Let's see how it knows this one. We have the results here. This is very, very close to what we asked for. There's only one problem. You can see the running doesn't look very realistic. I think even at first glance, you can say that this image is AI generated. And for that, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Everything else is spot on and it's very good. Lastly, let's look at the cost or the pricing of this model. So I'll go back to the models here. And by comparison, we can see that GPT-1 here needs 30 credits, Flux needs 20, 10. We have 2 here. Let's scroll down to Qwen, and Qwen needs only 5. So when we're comparing it to other models here, you can see it's one of the cheapest. It's the same with Imagen 4 Fast. Only this version of Flux is cheaper than Qwen. So to be able to get all these features for this cost, I think it's a very good deal. I would highly recommend Qwen to any person who is interested in AI image generation. You get good text rendering, good prompt adherence, good images of people, and the cost is very low. So let me know what your thoughts are on Qwen Image in the comment section below. And if you want to see how you can make lip syncing videos with AI, that video is up here. I'll see you over there.